Hello class, my name is Frank Garista and today I'm going to be talking about the HIV/AIDS epidemic. Coming into our first slide here, we're going to be talking about the public health problem. Where does it occur? This is a problem that is happening globally. There's an approximate of 37.9 million people worldwide that are becoming infected with some type of HIV or AIDS. And there's an estimated of 1.7 people that are becoming infected with HIV yearly. How does this happen? The main cause is usually through unprotected sex, which is usually with the lack of condoms or medicine before doing intercourse. Another way that this can happen is that it can spread through body fluids such as sweat, blood, semen, rectal, vagina fluids, breast milk, etc. And where does this mostly occur? It can happen mostly in third world countries such as Mexico, India, or South Africa due to the lack of information or education on how people can prevent from obtaining the disease or the lack of needs of having items such as condoms. This can also happen in low income communities and it can affect mostly Black and Latino communities as well. The reason that these two can tie together is because both of them are communities that don't have the proper knowledge of how to prevent to catch the disease. And there's also an increase in bisexual and homosexuals due to the rise of gay marriages, etc. Coming into our second slide, we're still going to be talking about the public health. So some etiological factors is that anyone can obtain this disease, and as I said before, there's a greater risk with unprotected sex, and it could be passed down through infected fluids. So meaning that anyone can catch this disease, from baby to a kid to a teenager, young adult, no matter how healthy or unhealthy you are. So the future risk of this disease, if it's not treated, is that the rate of HIV will increase exponentially. If there's 1.7 people that are newly becoming infected with this disease, imagine how that amount of number, how much it can increase once it affects the people around them, leading to the epidemic will worsen, and then everybody's health will deteriorate to the point where it's just death. So how to solve the problem? While looking up several strategies, I was able to find two specific ones. One of them is there has been advances in antiretroviral therapy, which is usually the therapy where where the individual is prescribed drugs to the point where HIV or AIDS doesn't become as fatal as it is. There's something that's part of the therapy is a pre-exposure prophylaxis, PrEP. By this, the way that this is happening is that people take 2 pills daily, and then this is able to help them lower the infections or how contagious this disease can be and how fatal it can be. The strategy number 2 that I was able to find was AIDS Action Committee, which is a non-government organization. I was able to find this when doing my week 2 discussion, and I was able to find that they have a positive effect on Massachusetts. So they were helping the people in Massachusetts with HIV face to face. And as time progressed, they were able to take down statistics, leading to a 52% reduction in new HIV diagnostics. And this has led to the savings of more than $2.4 billion in Medicare. If we're able to save this much money, then we could provide safe sex kits for other people throughout the nation and the world. How to solve the problem? History of HIV and AIDS. Is there a cure? HIV came from a virus particular to chimpanzees in West Africa, which was discovered in 1981. As time progressed, people have been finding more about how this disease can be spread, such as women can become infected through intercourse. HIV can be transmitted from mother to child through breastfeeding. And as you can see in the 4th bullet point, there has been the first ever antiretroviral drug approved in 1987. When this drug was released, there has been a 60 to 80% drop in new HIV infections. In 1999, it was found that it was the 4th leading cause of death. Although there is no cure, there can be a success in lowering the fatality of it and preventing from infecting other people. Public health in the future. According to literature, what should we do? Organizations need to help people individually, such as the AIDS Action Committee. They need to help people face to face in order to understand their complex needs. If in Massachusetts, if there was an actual 52% reduction in new HIV cases, then imagine what we can do nationwide. We can save so much money, which then can go to other low-income communities, and we can start helping one another once we have more money. Public health continued. In my opinion, people need to be attended by doctors face to face, understand their complex needs. Not everybody is being raised the same. Everybody has different socioeconomic factors, and everybody has to be treated differently because they're unique in their own way. And what also needs to be done, in my opinion, is that there needs to be more research in order to find a cure. If we were able to progress this far into lowering the fatality of the disease and preventing it from infecting other people, then there has to be a way where we can just purely cure this disease. I would like to thank these people and articles for making this project possible, and I wish you guys a great day.